don't talk about what it feels like once your nervous system is regulated. And we're definitely not spending time telling you what a pain in the butt it is to go from 40 years of dysregulation to 5 days or a day or 30 minutes of feeling good in the body, of feeling safe to just be, not feeling like you're in survival mode or fight and flight or freeze or fawn all the time, right? Like, we're not talking about that stuff. It's like, hey, this is what it, and this is me too. I mean, I'm not either yet, but that's the purpose of this conversation. So we tell you all the ways in which you can discover that your body is in fight or flight, or you're in survival mode, or you're constantly under pressure, or maybe your cortisol levels are through the roof. We tell you ways to discover that. And then we tell you what it feels like once you are regulated. But nobody's talking about the total and utter chaos and dismay that happens from point A to point 27,000B. Okay? So just to be clear, like, moving from dysregulation of the nervous system, feeling like you're in fight or flight all the time, feeling like something has to give, feeling like there's more to life than what you're experiencing. That doesn't happen like that, and it doesn't happen from doing breath work one time. It doesn't happen from listening to a meditation one time. It doesn't happen from journaling one time. You have to be consistent. It has to be a daily activity and routine. And you need someone who's going to hold you accountable through that process, right? I would love for it to be me, but if it's not me, that's okay too. But that's not the point here. The point is that I think people go, oh, well, I can do this and it's going to make me feel better. And then 5 minutes later, you're, blowing steam out of your ears again. And that's not the case. It is a constant and consistent awareness of what is happening in your body, of the thoughts that you're processing, and of how you're handling that as a human, right? And so knowing tools is a great thing. It's a great thing to know tools. It's a great thing to understand tools. It's a totally different ballgame when you are walking the walk, talking the talk, and living day by day in a regulated state. And it's not for the weak of heart, like legitimately, especially if you've gone 20, 30, 40 plus years in dysregulation. Okay, so real quick, ways you can tell if you're dysregulated. You're clenching your jaw. You've got these lines on your forehead. You grind your teeth while you sleep. You constantly find your shoulders clenched to your ears. You're holding tension in your body. You're not breathing. There are so many more than that, but that is just like the baseline of, hey, you're in a dysregulated state right now. Ways to know that you are regulated. Excuse me. You feel good in your body. You're relaxed. It's a fluffy word, but like you feel grounded, right? You don't want to explode at the drop of a hat, and you're breathing naturally through your nose, because that's why God gave it to us, is to breathe, not through your mouth. And the day just feels really good. Like, maybe not even the day. Maybe you get 3 minutes of like, wow, I haven't felt the pressure release like this in a really long time. But boy, do I like it. And so that's what my goal is to bring to you here. And what I did recently, I have a whole bunch of stuff. I have a lot of longer videos and meditations and things on YouTube, but I created a 3-minute survival mode scorecard. You can go to the link that I'm going to post in the comments. You can download the scorecard, and then over the next week or so, you'll get emails from me kind of helping you hone in on what that scorecard actually means for you. And then if you have questions, we can gather the conversation and take it further, right? There's lots of things happening in my world that can help others learn to regulate their system. Hey, I'm not even trying to front. Like, my name is Brittany Smith. I have sold insurance. I have coached volleyball. I have taught school for years and years and years. I've managed a whole magazine company. I have ran 4 businesses at one time, and worked a full-time job and took care of my dying mother and my dying grandmother. Like, I've been in the poop. I have been in the hot seat. And I knew through the whole process something wasn't right. I wasn't supposed to be feeling this way. Okay? And it took me years and years and years of consistently working. I didn't even know I had a dysregulated nervous system. Y'all, 5 years ago, I couldn't even have told you what a boundary was because I was not raised with them. Okay? So there has been a tremendous amount of growth happening in this human body over the last 10 years. And I'm not even close to being done. But I tell you what I can do. I can be the person that I needed when I was just figuring it out, or when I fell back into the old patterns and the old processes, or somebody who can answer questions for you. I can guide you through any damn thing you need to be guided through, because I have every certification you can possibly find in your imagination, with the exception of like a PhD, which, I mean, by this point, why not? That's like the next thing on the docket, right? So anyways, I said all that to say this. We don't talk about what dysregulation actually feels like as you're trying to improve it. But I want to. I want to get in the nitty gritty, and I want to walk you through the poop. Okay? I want to stand with you in the rain. And sometimes I might need to hold the umbrella for you, and that's okay. Because that's why we're here. That is why we are here. We're on this journey to live it, not to be in survival mode our entire life. Not to make it paycheck to paycheck because we don't know any other way. Let's figure it out, you guys. Let's figure it out, and let's do it together. So follow that link in my comments. Go download your 3-minute survival mode scorecard. Figure out where you're at, and then let's walk you out of it. And yeah, you might fall back into old patterns. And if you do, so have I. It's okay. We are human, but that is why we have people who can support us through these processes to help make it a more streamlined and simplified process. Because if we're just throwing spaghetti noodles at the wall all the time, hoping and praying, like, Lord, I love you, but at some point we have to take action for ourselves. Manifestation does not happen without some kind of action. I know there are people out there who preach otherwise, but whatever. That's not my thing, okay? All right, I'm done. I'm literally standing on my box right now by my river because I love it out here. It's so serene and it's so peaceful. And like before, I didn't know what I was missing. But I take every opportunity I can to come to places like this now because, it is good for my soul. All right, I will talk to you soon. Go download your free guide. Have a wonderful day. Toodle-doo.